Righto. Here we go. Who's ready? I'm ready. Let's drop ourselves into... Bam! There we go. We're in. We're live. Assuming we're all good and cool and kosher. I think we're live. Yes, we're live. Excellent. Morning, everyone. This is Well, I am Captain Carter, and this is our normal Saturday, Sunday stream. You join me as we gaze over the latest creation, which took like 2 hours in Photoshop to actually get made up. So, welcome to the stream and the debut for Captain's Pride. And welcome to our viewers as well. Isaiah, welcome to the stream, buddy. 4 o'clock US time. Good time to be trucking. Yeah, so a little bit about this. I got the idea to skin this a couple of days ago, and I've been working on a skin, and I just couldn't nail exactly what I wanted. And even now, white isn't exactly what I want, but I like how it looks anyway. So this is Captain's Pride. It's a brand new Peterbilt 579, 550 horsepower, 10 speed, super single tires, and I think this thing looks absolutely shit hot. I went very Australian with the bonnet, with the black bonnet, which will come back up in a minute. Got big logo across the back and Captain's Pride across the back of the sleeper. So this is going to be, there we go, there it is, there's the bonnet. A very Australian thing that we used to do in a lot of our trucks for sun glare, so you don't get blinded by the sun as it bounces off your bonnet. So we're going to be taking Captain's Pride out today, and I did promise some of you lovely viewers we were going to be doing Coca-Cola trailers, and I think that's what we might go and do first. So we're going to load up Phoenix. What have we got? We've got doubles up to Truckee. That's not a bad little one to go and do. What else have we got? We've got machine parts, cement, silica. It's not a bad haul, that. I want something that's skinnable and not a shitty tiny little trailer. Go back up to Sholo. That actually wouldn't be too bad of a trip. Pays 12 grand. And it's close. That's a bit of a drive. That's a load of toys. Going back to LA. Doesn't pay quite as much though. For 5 extra hours, I'm only getting paid a couple of grand extra. I'm only getting paid an extra. I'm getting paid $10 a mile less to go and do that one. Cheese to Oxnard. So they pay 40 bucks. You know what? What's in Sholo? Oh, it's a FedEx here. Yeah, screw it. Why the shit not? 9 ton of computers. Away we go. There we go. Wonderful. So yeah, this is our... Oh, there we go. Everything was just loading in. It's just taking a little longer than what I expected it to. There we go. Everything loading. Everything loading. Real good. We sure? Yes, excellent. Righto. So this is Captain's Pride. I love this truck. I am so happy with how this has turned out. It looks absolutely sick. So anyway, without further ado, let's start her up. Jump in our cab, and I do have my track IR working today. as you can tell, because I'm moving my head and it's moving around with me. Now I've just got to use my magical USB fan to actually press my F12 key so I can reset the camera. And our normal drum position is going to be about there. Righto. Oh, that's right. I was fiddling around with the keyboard, which means I've got to change this back to... No. No. Yes. H shift R. Power mode. Yes, that looks fine. 410 speed. Wicked. Right. Now, of course, assuming that everything goes correctly. Assuming. There we go. Right, so my normal drum position is there. Already running. 5th, 10th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 9th. Cool. Right, so we've got all the gears. Alrighty, so away we go. Maiden voyage of Captain's Pride. Now you can see how the bonnet looks. It just looks like a standard black bonnet from here, but the thing is, from obviously we know it's only the top of the bonnet, or the hood. Sorry, I remember. We're in an American truck, this isn't Australia, it's a hood. Right out. So how is everyone today? Let me know in the chat how you are today. It's a miserable day down under here at the moment. It is raining. It has been raining pretty much all night. I think it's still raining out there. It's definitely raining yesterday morning, I can tell you that right now. But I'm not too sure what it's doing now. I don't think it's really raining. No, it's not. It's not raining at the moment, but it is supposed to be raining this afternoon. Righto. Brakes. Around that corner again. So turn up my volume a little bit. Righty-o. Into the Walmart we go. And brakes. Go to the freight market. And we got our computers. I don't have fact trails on this one. Huh. What about that one? No. What about that one? No. Okay, so it's only on that other... It's only on the other set of trailers. Which is a bit of a shitty thing to do to me. Okay. That changes things. That changes things. I did say we were going to do cake trails today, but now I've got to try and find... I've got to go to the farms to go get that one. That's not too bad. That's paying $62. He's going to somewhere which is virtually nondescript and non-existent, but 21 ton to Sierra Vista. That'll be a decent drive. It's going to take me like 2 hours to go and actually pick them up. And there is some stuff to come back out of Sierra Vista, but there's not a great deal of it. That one, however, is only a short drive. There is nothing currently in Ehrenberg to pick up. Oh no, there is. Empty pallets. Yeah, you know what? Alright, we'll take that one. Back out we go again. Righto. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. What I was expecting to happen and what actually happened were two different things. That's why you never expect the, well, always expect the unexpected when it comes to the CaptainKarta channel. Because, you know, whatever you know is not actually true. And hello to our new viewers. Don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, guys. And talk to me. Talk to me in the chat. Tell me where you are from. Of course, if you don't want to tell me where you are from, that's perfectly fine too. Now, you're going to give way to me? Yes, you are. Because I am an 18-wheeler. I'm a semi-trip and I'm a semi. You get the hell out of my way. In the worst US accent that I could probably ever do. A couple of standout highlight comments from last week's ATS stream. At the time, I was like the only English-speaking streamer streaming ATS. Go figure. That looks like a reefer. Take it out of gear, otherwise you will stall it. You goofball. Can I change you up a little bit? I can make you doubles, or I can make you longer. I want to make you longer. Because that's going to look sick. Right. Take it. Frozen fruit. Yes, we are pushing. Actually, guys, if you hit subscribe, we may actually hit 100 today. That's going to be huge. Hey, Carson. Welcome back. Welcome back, buddy. I like seeing returning viewers. I'll tell you what, while we're backing on, you can view the latest creation. It's called CaptainKarta Trucking, and this is Captain's Pride, the first truck of the fleet. While I delicately back under my 52-foot long trailer. And bang. Tuck test. Parking brakes on, and legs up. No, haven't done the giveaway yet because we haven't hit 100 subs. We've got to hit 100 subs before we do the giveaway. That looks so cool towing this trailer. But more importantly, look at the truck. Doesn't it look hot? I love the look of this truck. This truck looks absolutely cool as hell. Actually, you know what? This is photo time. We've got to get a photo of this. Photo studio, photo mode. Righto. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's going to become a wallpaper. Yes, we need 100. We need 100 before we can do anything. Well, before I want to do anything. That is actually... That is pretty gosh darn gorgeous. I like that. That looks cool. Can we do like a real... Hell yes. That's cool. How low to the ground can we get? We can get all the way down here. Oh yes. That's pretty gosh darn sexy right there. Yes. Excellent. Love it. One of those is going to be my wallpaper. We'll go a second. Alrighty. Go 4 ways off. I'm just going to nose out because I can't really actually see out there. Yeah, 52 foot long trailer around the corner. There we go. And away we go. Alright, so we're going to have to pick up some coke trailers at another point in the stream. Grab my gear. Brakes to the corner. Okay. Shifting like a boss. Okay. Alright, so as always guys, and as always to our new viewers, always drop a like on the stream. I go into detail about how it helps with the YouTube algorithm and whatnot, but basically the more you like it, or the more all of you like it, the better the stream appears on YouTube, sort of higher up in the recommended videos it appears, and that means it can get out to more people, and then more people can like it and comment on it and subscribe to the channel. And as we know, like I've been pushing, the more people that subscribe, the better. We get to do cooler stuff. Because you got to remember, it's not about the numbers. What it's about is the more subscribers I can have, the cooler things I can do for you guys. And the big one that I think of now, right at the moment, is there is a game coming out very, very shortly which I want to cover. Of course you're going to pull out because I haven't moved fast enough for you. Do not hit Captain's Pride. I will be very angry if you hit me. Good truck. Alright, 40. There is a really good game coming out that I would have really liked to cover early, but unfortunately I don't have the kind of pull. I don't have the channel strength in order for it to be a viable idea for the company that's making the game. If I have 50,000 subscribers though, I have significantly more pull. So I can cover games before their actual release date, which then in turn helps me, and it also helps you, because you get to see a video on it before it comes out, and then you go, ooh, this looks like a really good game, I want to buy it. So you can pre-purchase it in Steam, or you can then just go out outright and purchase the game. So what are you doing, dude? The light's green. That's a very nice looking Corvette in front. You. Rightio. Sorry guys, I am just concentrating. I don't want to damage my new truck. After all, it's only got 11 miles on the clock. And away we go. Merge, and we're off. Alrighty, and I'll quickly grab our other gear. There we go. Right, now I can talk to my heart's content. Righto, so upcoming things, upcoming videos you're going to catch on the CaptainKarta channel. In about 24 hours time, actually about 25 and a half hours time, will be another episode of Cold Waters. Definitely watch that. It was a really good video. Put it this way, I'm going to get sunk. Spoiler alert. So that's coming out. And then later on, after the stream today, by the way, I've got like another 2 Cold Waters videos lined up, so that's the next 3 weeks worth of Cold Waters videos sorted. I think Monday is going to turn into a Cold Waters Monday. Don't quite know yet, but I'm feeling that at the moment. Wednesday and Friday are going to be another 2 episodes of Stellaris, so definitely hang around for those. They're going to be good. As you saw, we only just sort of existed, and I think we're about to bump into our first encounter with an alien species, so that's going to be really, really good fun. That may change for Friday's video. Stellaris will definitely be on Wednesday, but Fridays may change. And the reason I say that is because 2 really cool things come out, I'm pretty sure this Thursday and this Friday. I'm pretty sure this Friday is the New Mexico map expansion for ATS. I will be buying that as soon as it comes out, and I'm either going to do a video on it as soon as I can get a hold of it, or I'll do a live stream on it, or I'll hold out for the weekend live stream, which I may advance to a Saturday rather than a Sunday. Just depends at this stage how I feel about it. The really cool one, if I can cover it when it comes out, I'll do a video as soon as I can on it. Is a game called Transroad USA. It's made by the same people that make Transport Fever and Train Fever, and I'm really, really looking forward to that game. I've been watching it eagle-eyed for a couple of months now, so it's going to be a really, really good game by the look of things. So we're going to cover that. In other news, I am going to adjust my mirrors shortly because that left-hand mirror is annoying the hell out of me. And I preferably need to do this from the position of sitting. Right, not that one. Right, that's what I want. I want you to go out. Small left. Want you to go out that way. That's as far as you'll go. I want you to go down. I don't need to be seeing the sky in my spotter mirror. I need to be seeing where I am, where my trailer is. Right. Right side. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I did have a problem with my ride height as well. That's pretty gosh darn good right about there. Gonna put that about there. That's all looking pretty gosh darn good. And yeah, that looks right there. I'm pretty cool with that. Oh, much better. I can see for miles now. Oh, that's way better. I've been driving along just going like, what the hell am I actually doing? Like, it doesn't feel right. Now I know why it didn't feel right. I didn't have anything in the right spot. Okay, right, so things we're going to do today in this stream. We are going to drive the hell out of Captain's Pride today. I am going to drain the tank at least twice. Hashtag goals. We are going to go in search of some Coca-Cola trailers because I know it was requested from last week's stream and we're definitely going to go and find them. I have found them. I've driven with some of them. What I haven't found yet is the Coca-Cola tanker. I've got to go hunting for that one. So I'll let you know. Well, we'll try and find that after we drop this stuff off, and we get another trailer out of Ehrenberg, because it doesn't look like there's any direct cargo coming out of Ehrenberg. It's all used pallets, or loads of pallets and used packaging and stuff like that. So basically garbage, which I'm cool with. I don't mind hauling garbage. It's just got to be the right kind of garbage, like Fords. Here he is, it's Senor. I'm going to say Senor because I know that you're from the south of America, and I like saying Senor. See, Senor. Yes, I will find them for you, buddy. I'm just got to find a place where I can pick them up from. Guys, why are we doing 60? This is a bit of a drag. You're making the last 16 miles take forever. I'll get it and overtake them. The only bloody problem is I can't. I've got enough room. Oh, Ehrenberg's coming up anyway, so we'll hold out for that. Oh, sorry. Dude. Oh, that's right, because I jumped down. It's going to want to reset the shifter. Come on, baby. Let's do it. There you go. That's much better in terms of sitting position here. Righto. Do it again. Stop. I reject your reality and substitute my own. I don't stop. Rightio, we've got ourselves a Phillips 66. Oh, good, mate. I actually just realised I had the real fuel stations mod installed. Great. Is that my drop off? Oh shit, it was. Crap. Crap. Is there any more on me? Well, shit. Well, that was dopey. You guys don't mind if I chuck a U-turn in your, if I chuck a U-turn here? Marty! Welcome, bud. Say hello to the latest acquisition. And possibly the coolest thing I've ever done. This is Captain's Pride. I love this truck. I think it looks sick as hell. Yeah, I like it. I love it. I went very Australian with the black bonnet, as you can tell. And the black grille strand, actually, it looks really nice. Right out. 52-foot long trailer and U-turn. Yes, easy peasy. I really wish they'd get around to putting airlines to the fronts of trailers. We just need it. Me and my super single rear tyres need it. Okay, so we're going to try that again. Flip it out. You're going to put me in the dirt parking lot across the street. No. Let's deliver to the Walmart itself, which, in the end, does not even look like a Walmart, or at least one that I've been to. Okay, this is going to be freaking interesting. spots over there. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Prick. If you sub with all your other accounts, well, it will work, but, you know, we want to pick up as many subscribers who will actually return, you know, individual subscribers as we can. I mean, yes, it will work, but, you know, that it's only a goal. The goal was to have 100 people who actually come and watch everything, and actually watch the videos, and watch the live streams. Do I have a problem with it? I don't have a problem with it. You know, it's completely up to you, but obviously it will affect, you know, if I see like 100 views on a video, and it's all from subscribers, then, you know, it's not going to be actually 100 viewers. It's going to be, you know, let's say you had 10 extra accounts, it's going to be 90. It's going to be 90 of the same people. Or 9 or 10 of the same people will want it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't mind it, but, well, it's up to you. I think because it's on now. Alright. Yes, you can get, yeah. You can certainly get your friends to sub, of course. Tell them to watch the videos as well. I don't think I'm going to make it with that car there. Shit. Son of a bitch. Try that again. Just need the right angle of the dangle of the fangle. This is exactly the point where the AI needs to just drive a car into here, just to really screw me up. Right, yeah, here we go. Yes, I'm going to mount the curb with my axles. You've got to remember, it's going to be complete luck of the draw. If there are 100 subscribers, then there is a 1 in 100 chance that you will win it. There we go. Like a boss. Marty, there was cars in the way. Don't go tut 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 to me. Hey, am I doing it in first person or not? Calm your farm. Sorry everyone, I am concentrating very, very much. And welcome to our new viewers. I've just noticed that there are significantly more viewers than what we just had before. So, say hi in the comments. Talk to me. While I attempt not to hit the wall with this trailer. There's a pole coming up. There's a pole coming up. That's a gutter. Shit, did it again. Hello, Grant. Grant Marshall. Your name sounds somewhat familiar. And yes, people, I do have terrible memory. You will have to be here a couple of times before I remember your names. Marty, of course, I actually know because he's an awesome truck driver like me. Right, here we go. That's a bit better. And don't forget, yeah, sorry, I sort of interrupted my own self there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, guys. We're going to do a giveaway at 100 subs. It's not going to be big, so, you know, everyone just keep their pants on. Yes, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, miles of room. Look at that. And I'll even straighten myself up into the box. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. I try. And yes, you do usually comment on cold waters. There it is. See, I thought you sounded familiar. What do you guys think of Captain's Pride? I love Captain's Pride. This is the best looking truck ever now. Yes, I will be very, very happy. To hit 100 subscribers, I will be over the moon. To hit 250, I'll be over the moon. Even when I first hit 1, I was like, someone likes what I do. Which makes me feel really, really cool. You know, are we a massive channel at the moment? Hell no. We are. There are people with this and like nearly 1 million subscribers. Do I want to be there one day? Sure. Am I there right now? No. Right. Oh. I can take that used package to CaptainKarta. It's paying pretty decently for a short trip. That's a big trip. For only 22 grand to go 500 miles. That's paying a little bit better, and I've got some time. And CaptainKarta will have the trailers that I can put coke trailers on. Okay. Okay, this is good news. Yep, okay, we're going to do that one. Alright, use packaging. Take it. But in other news, look at this truck. Doesn't it look cool? We are CaptainKarta Trucking. This truck is based in Phoenix, Arizona. It just looks so damn cool. I cannot get over it, I really can't. And the white mud flaps, just classy. Classy, classy mud flaps. Freight market, take that job. I could have actually changed that trailer, but... Huh? Oh, still in gear. Righto. And back we go. New viewers, say hi in the chat. Shout out to all you viewers. Yes, that's another cool look. Park brakes on, duh. It looks sick with that bumper bar on it, actually. I do have paint. I do have a completely painted truck skin. The bumper and the sun visor are actually red, and they look sick. That truck's actually already stopping, which is really kind of cool. You and your Texaco gas trailer, out of my way. Oh. Missed the pole, missed the pole, missed the pole. Come on. Oh, it's only a bit of gutter. Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Pretty sure I only just missed that wall too. Helps if I put the right blinker on. Literally the right blinker. Don't. For flip's sake. I've never had this much trouble to get out of a freaking customer's driveway in my life. I think that's the reason why they put the stores into ATS. Because they knew it was going to fuck you up. There we go. There we go. Just need a bit of CaptainKarta ingenuity. Get the aim right and floor it. Yeah, the Jake on this one doesn't sound quite as obnoxious as the W900, as our big purple people eater. I do like that truck too. I didn't actually like the W900 when it came out. I was not happy with it at all. I prefer these much more modern looking trucks. But after driving it in ATS for a little while now, I am so sold on it. I love it. Yes! No way! Oh. So where my thing's at? Okay, our broadcast is a little bit behind. But that's okay. And can I use the Jake brake? I certainly can. I shall be using it very, very shortly. Now, I don't know if it's translating over to you guys, but it's definitely translating into my ears at the moment. I can hear crackling in my headset. It's only been doing that on OBS. I haven't noticed it in recordings or anything. But I just want to know if it's translating to you guys. Can you guys hear a crackling in the in sound at all? Because I'm definitely hearing it. It's annoying me. I just want to know that you guys can hear it or not before I go and start making massive changes to everything. Because I don't know whether it's a setting or whether it's a hardware issue at the moment. I suspect it may be a hardware issue. But that being said, this headset's been really, really good to me. I really do need to get a nice cool looking one. Get a nice cool ASUS one with RGB, so it matches the case. By the way, everyone, look at the awesome orange case. Only low though? Yeah, okay, I thought it might have been. It is crackling like mad in my headset at the moment. Now that we've mentioned it, it's gotten louder. Shh, it hurt us. It's really bugging me actually. I don't know why it's just started doing that. It was doing it last week. You guys probably noticed it last week, but I definitely noticed it. It's really, really strange. It sort of goes and it comes and goes, really. No, you know what it is? It's OBS. It's definitely OBS. Dude! Oh, you bastard! That's it. Just reverse out and go and have another accident. Dude, why? And now I'm pissed. pissed. What did everyone remember me saying last week when I freaking had an accident? For some stupid reason. SCS, fix your shit. That has made me more angry than ever now. One could say I was following too close. One could say the AI is just derpy. One could say I'm going to overtake this 18-wheeler because he's annoying me. Get you and your pup trailer out of me damn way. It's just so annoying. My annoyance level has gone up somewhat because I can hear you. It's only happening occasionally though. Like right now. You know what it could be? No, it can't be because I didn't notice it when... Actually no, I did because I was recording. Oh, I think I may know. I think I may know, guys. But I need to pull over to change it because I need to alt tab out of the game. Actually, screw it, I'll just pause it. Okay. Everyone stand by. Righto. How's that? No, I can still bloody well hear it. Curses! Alright. Let's try something bloody else. Righto. Oh, look stupid. No, it's not that. What if I go to that? Let's try flicking it across to the voice meter. Fuck off. Yes. Righto. Shits and giggles. No, I've still got it. Oh, this is gonna get annoying. I don't know what it could be. It's definitely something in the audio. I know that for a fact. What's this rubbish? What do you mean by that, Rambo? This is good rubbish. We're just trying to fix an audio issue. You just happen to come in as we're fixing the audio issue. I think I'll need to turn force feedback off because that's going to translate through that microphone really quickly. Come on. Make it in front. Like a boss. Alright. We are fixing the audio issue at the next stop. Which will be when we get to Camp Verde. because I'm about to blow this computer through the wall at the moment. This is a very strange issue for me to be having, especially as it only started with last week's stream. Is it the game? Actually, that's not a half bad thing to start thinking of. Because I think we just need to, or actually, you know what, we'll just plow through it. I'm going to quickly change the microphone back to what it was. I've got a feeling it could be a game issue at this point. I'm starting to think that. That's the idea I've got going in my head, is this as a game issue. I'm just trying to think back to our GTA live stream. I don't think there was anything wrong with the audio on that, but I wasn't recording it. These are all deep and meaningful questions. How are you this morning, Rambo? And to all the other new viewers, because again I noticed that the viewer count has jumped up a little bit, don't forget to hit like on the stream. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and the way that the algorithm actually works. Don't forget to comment, like I said. Talk to me in the chat. I talk back. So this funny thing on the front of my face is full. I was about to say on the front of my mouth, and then I realised no, that isn't quite right. It's just the wrong word in the wrong jumble of the wrong sentence. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe. I haven't decided on the giveaway yet. Is this the giveaway live stream? I don't know. It may be. You may just have to wait and find out. Actually, I dare say it, if we hit it this week, next weekend's live stream will be the giveaway live stream. Because obviously I need a little bit of time to sort out whatever the giveaway is going to be. Yeah, no. You know, do we do something simple like a digital Steam card? Gotta keep on remembering, every time I'll tab out of it, it's going to reset the shifter. Nice cannon on your exhaust there, dude. 2001 call, they want their exhaust back. Don't make me stop. There we go. Come on, hold third. Get going, thank you. There we go. City limit, Camp Verde. Excellent. I have of course been to Camp Verde before. In the game, not in real life. Just stipulation. Right, and in we go. Beat the other Peter building. And we're in. Righto. You want me in there. Alright, now there is some trailers that we can skin for coke. First things first though, we've got to deliver this trailer. And I've got a funny feeling this is going to be another blindside reverse. Or am I going to try something really, really dumb? I'm always up for something dumb. A bit further. Stop there. Yep, it was dumb. It was dumb because there's never in a million years am I actually going to make this turn. If I was 2 docks over, yes. Oh, you goose. You flaming goose. Oh well. Blindside it is. Rightio. Everyone watching for the excitement? Blind back and I can't see squat. I mean that I really can't see squat. Undershot it. Shot that by a bloody country mile. Okay, try this again. Oh, trailer, no enemy. Oh, hey. Yes. Come on, round your pop. Don't hit the FedEx trailer. Where are we? Where are we? Oh yes, we're freaking smack bang on. Righto. One more go. There it is. There it is. Like a boss. Like a boss. And I'll take that. Cool bananas. Here you go, FedEx. Have my Walmart trailer. Excellent. Winning. Stupid question, how much damage did they give me? Okay, gave me nothing. $500 bucks. Why is the car insurance going up? That used to only be like 3%. Does it go up over time? This is an interesting development. Okay. There are some really cool, really high-paying loads like that. Whoa, 1,000, 1,200 miles for 100 grand. Right, frozen fruit's going to Santa Cruz. That's not too bad. It pays decently well. As does that. That's paying 24 grand at $54 a mile. That's paying very, very well. And I think they're the slightly longer trailers as well. I think that's the 28 footer. No, sorry, that one there is. That pays the most, but it's paying the least for distance. It's 700 miles for an extra 5 grand. That's 430. That's 483. Oh, decisions. That one. Decisions are, we're going that one. Rightio. Let's go and pick up our trailer. No one coming. No, good. So anyway, New Mexico comes out this week. That will be featuring on a live stream. 100%, 100% for certain that's going to be on a live stream. It just has to be. As a matter of fact, we will devote all of next week's live stream to it. So you're going to get 3 ATS live streams all in a row. Isn't that good? Screw you, stop sign. Unless you're going to find me. Screw off. Oh my eye. That's a bit better. Yeah, so anyway, next week's live stream. 100% it is going to be it's going to be ATS again. Surprise, surprise. What's that? Chevron. And it is going to predominantly feature the New Mexico map expansion. Now, I think that in itself warrants a little bit of further discussion on the part of SCS. They are, and this has been the debate voiced by quite a few people, is that they're charging through the eyeballs for their map expansions. And I think the reason, dare I say that there's logic in anything in the world, I think the reason for that is primarily got to do with the amount of time it's taking them to actually produce the map. Oh, I can actually get the big single, 40 foot. And there's the doubles. Right, 28 foot doubles. We got those stupid combined ones. 3,000 long. What do we reckon, guys? Single coke trailer? Or do we go a double coke trailer? Decisions, I'll leave up to you guys, especially you, senior. Where is everybody? Let's quickly type something. We're going to go. Senior says double. Come on, everyone else. What are we doing? Vote now. Do 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 do. You have 60 seconds to make your decision. I do like how they have the stock skin for this for the 2000R trailer as well. It's very old school with that massive fridge unit on it. But they look cool. Red edge or silver edge? I'm going to go with silver edge. I think the silver edges look better. Give it to me. Right out. Right in front of us. Rightio. They look so cool. We are about, come on. wish the fridge units come close. Cool. There we go. Double Cokes. That looks so cool. Have a Coke and smile. Actually looks really cool with our logo too, because it almost blends, the tail almost blends into the actual white line. That's cool. Righto. Over we go. I do like hauling the double trailers. New viewers, shout out to yourselves. Say hi in the chat. Drop a like on the stream. Subscribe for more. Right. Grab 6th, don't try to go for reverse. What's the sun look like at the moment? Oh wow. Yep. Yep, we're quickly pulling over guys, sorry, we've got to do a photo opportunity now. Before that sun completely disappears. Because this is just going to look too gosh darn cool. Rightio, photo mode, get out of the bushes. Actually, that kind of looks cool too. Especially because you can just see the logo. Oh yes. Oh no, that looks cool. That looks cool. Grab that. I want to get one on that side now because it looks like crap. I actually just noticed. Oh, tell me that's modelled. You guys see what I see? They're arrow-shaped blinkers. Oh, please tell me that's been modelled. It has. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cool. Love it. Righto. No, not 7th, you want 2nd. Bozo. For all the new viewers out there at home, I am CaptainKarta. I am Australian. I am a truck driver. I'm a YouTuber. I am the best of both worlds when it comes to ATS. Alright, we're going to start following the word of the law. We're actually going to stop. Fifth, 6th, 7th. Rightio, away we go. Alrighty. So, discussion topic, folks. Future of this channel. Basically, it ain't going nowhere. Right, around the corner we go, and complete it. That's the thing I do like about the double trailers, is they drive around the corner very, very well. And there we go. Right, we've got a 400-mile drive, guys. 10 hours. We're going to have to pull up shortly anyway. What's 5 hours? Right, so we're going to get about halfway before we need to stop. So join me on the long road to Los Angeles. Now I did change. The depot that I was based at. I was based at Los Angeles. I've now moved that to Phoenix. And that was after I had to shuffle my truck to San Francisco, I had to buy the new truck in San Francisco, then transfer another truck out of Phoenix to San Francisco, transfer this new truck to Phoenix. Whoa, Jake brake. Not as obnoxious as the W900, unfortunately. I wonder if it differs on the exhaust you set, because I've currently got the undermount exhaust. Now I've only got that so you can actually see what's on the back of the sleeper. This is an interesting theory. I'm gonna have to look into that. Now, stupid question. We're on I-17. We're about to come back through Phoenix again. Right, there's a rest area. Go to that rest area. We're not going to make it to that. We may make it to that one. How long is that? Oh, actually, it's not that far. It's on the outside of Ehrenberg. I'll detour us via that way. If I feel that if we can bypass the first one, then I will. But the better time I set up, because I think this sleeps for 11 hours. I think. No, it's not. It's 9 hours. It sleeps for 9. Okay. Let me just think. 9. At least I think it was 9 hours. Last time I used... No, it is 11 hours because the last time so it was like 11 o'clock at night. And it spat me out. It was like 10:50 and it spat me out like 9:50. Okay, so it's 11 hours that we've got to work off. So if we stop now, it'll be about 7 o'clock in the morning, which is perfect. And I'm more about time of day rather than distance I can get in that time of day. So yes, we are going to stop this first one. Righto. So, are there any other interesting things you guys want to talk about? Talk to me, and I will talk to you. Come on, folks. Interesting conversational points. How good is the... I was going to say the new Top Gear, and then it's not actually Top Gear I'm talking about, it's the Grand Tour. Who has watched the Grand Tour? That is an excellent, excellent TV show. That one? Yes. Grand Tour is such a good show. I miss the Top Gear boys. The real Top Gear guys, not the friggin' new fake one with Matt LeBlanc, of all people. Why Matt LeBlanc? Like, I know he's a Kana, but he's not a good fit for that show at all. I watched an episode of it, of the new Top Gear the other day, and it was almost cringeworthy. Said final of LOL. What is this LOL? I probably should know this. You're probably going to tell me in a second, and I'm going to go, oh, that's what it is. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, new Top Gear. Oh my gosh, cringeworthy. It's just not good entertainment at all. I had no fun watching it. Like, zero. Absolutely zero. League of Legends. No, I haven't seen it. That is not a show that I have watched. Of what limited TV that I actually do watch, because I'm usually gaming or recording most of the time. What else can we possibly talk about? I am glancing down every now and again, guys, so I can check where you're all at. New viewers, or existing viewers, comment. Comment in the chat. Talk to me. Say hi. That's all you gotta say. Just say hi. Talk about kicking Marty's ass? Oh, come on, Rambo. Why are we going to do that? Or am I just going to talk about that I'm a way better driver than him? Ooh, snap. Mic drop. A little bit of... Everyone remember that from one of Obama's speeches. I think it was his last State of the Union or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but oh my god, it was fantastic. I remember watching the video of it. He did a mic drop, and it was just the most bitchin' thing I've ever seen. Well, because we can. Anyone can be a better driver than him. All he does is sleep. Oh, shit. Brakes. Right now, trucks. Trucks. Trucks appear to be going this way. Let's try and grab an actual gear. Right, I hope I entered this the right way. No, I did not. Shit. Shit. This is why, folks, you don't drive late at night. You make stupid decisions. Oh my good gosh. No comment from his ears, he knows it's true. Oh, Marty, you're getting called out here. I'd come and defend your honour. Shit the bed. Well, this is an interesting predicament to have. Wait for it. I've got a brilliant idea. Because double trailers tend to steer so well, you can do really stupid manoeuvres with them, and they just follow you. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to get 100% straight here, because these are doubles after all. Damn it, I should have gone that one. All I want there to be is like a dolly lock. There's something to actually just lock that. 10 out of 10. MG, welcome to the stream, buddy. What do I think is the best truck in the game? That's the thing, is there a best truck? I obviously have my preference. My preference was originally the Kenworth T680 when the game released, because it was only one of only two in there. I liked it, but I didn't get a feel for it the way I would have liked to. And then I had and then I bought one of the Peterbilts. And I love the Peterbilt 579. I think it's a great design. It's functional. It looks baller. And we've now got trucks down in Australia. Actually, the new model Kenworth down here in Australia, the T610, is actually almost a carbon copy of this truck. The headlights are exactly the same. The grille is almost exactly the same. And that's probably the reason why I like the 579. I think it's hard to say that there's a best truck. Is there your stereotypical big American truck? Yeah, it's the W900, easy. The Peterbilt 389, it is another nice, good-looking truck. It's an iconic American truck, and that's only because the Peterbilts have always been iconically American, and especially the 3 Series, especially the 389 and the 387. They're all iconic. You know, you see a picture of one of those and you go, that's an American truck. You know, it's almost no question as to where it's come from. I don't think there's necessarily a best truck in the game though. Each truck has, you know, all the trucks almost drive exactly the same. For best, I'd probably say ease of use. So actual usability of the truck in the game, the way it drives, the way it handles, I would say the T680 or the Peterbilt 389. And the reason I say that is because primarily they're turning circle. Of course you can have the W900 and the Peterbilt 389, you can have a day cab with a short wheelbase. So you can still have an impressive turning circle, but you get any of the big cab ones like those two going past right now. And the wheelbase on it is just so long that it's very, very difficult to actually overcome the length of the truck, especially when you're trying to do a very, very tight manoeuvre. Whereas the 389 and the 579 and the T680 don't have that problem because they're a more modern truck. Even this long wheelbase version of the 579, it still handles very, very well. I have no trouble turning this thing around anyway. Anyway, back to the comments. Who do I think makes the best truck? What do you think's the best? Okay, no, I'll dig that one right. Okay, and the money. Marty can actually... I have Marty to blame for the money. I did have a reasonably good amount of money. It was probably a couple of $100,000. And then I installed Truckers MP, which is the third-party multiplayer, the multiplayer sort of host for the game. And the very first time I slept in, I'm pretty sure Marty can actually confirm to me. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. But if you sleep in the multiplayer, it advances your game time to whatever game day that the server is currently on. And it was like day 3000 and something, and I was only on like day 300. So what it had done was it had gotten my money, it had worked out what the daily income of all the other drivers were, and it's done that for the duration of when I joined the server and when I slept on that day in the server. So it put us up to $243 million. And I'm pretty sure I did a very stupid thing and I actually saved in the multiplayer. Well, I saved the game state in the multiplayer. And of course what that did was it locked us into this. Now I could have gone back with auto saves and actually found the proper save file, but it was just too much of a hassle. So we just did it. I like scanner trucks were available for ATS. You can get mods. You can get the ETS ones. You can actually get mods which are the ETS trucks in ATS. But what you've got to remember is, in America, there isn't a great deal of Scanias. There is not a great deal of Scanias over there, except for probably the older style Scanias, probably like Gumboot Scanias and whatnot. Volvo does have an appearance over there because they've got the VNL 780, I think it is, or 790. They've got the big bonneted Volvo. See, down here in Australia, we don't have the bonneted Volvo. We have the normal cab-over FH, FM series Volvos. Same as we have all the Scanias and whatnot. But that's because, believe it or not, they're actually suited to our environment. Have you got every single garage in the game yet, Rainbow? Because with $800 million, this is exactly what I'll be doing. I'll just be driving around buying every single garage, filling it all, and just seeing how much more money I could make. And 55 is god-awfully slow. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning far out. Oh, probably only because I've only had about 5 hours worth of sleep. Oh, far out. I need a drink. Unfortunately, I have got Colonel Failure's drinks fridge right underneath my desk. The new office, however, stay tuned. I am going to have a drinks fridge in my study. So that way I can stream to you guys and not have any worry about having to go and get drinks and take breaks and whatnot. Oh, anywho. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a best truck. Same as can be said for a best cargo. You know, there's obviously the best cargo in terms of money, which is pretty much any of your heavy haulage DLC ones. So your big ones with your big with your dolly trucks on the front and the weight bearing axles at the back as well. You know, they do make quite an impressive amount of coin. By the same token as do the doubles. But see, they present their own challenges. Especially if you are only familiar with single trailers. It's a very, very steep learning curve to be able to drive with 2 trailers. As you guys would have seen when we were back in the rest area, it was very, very hard for me to back up, especially with this style of a double trailer on. Because of the pivot points, there's 2 very, very close pivot points. There's one on the back of the first trailer, which is where your drawbar from your trailer actually attaches to, and then you've got the other pivot point on the second trailer itself, which is where the drawbar attaches to that front lead axle and pivots around like that. Now, because they're both so close together, the easiest way I've ever been able to tell people how to back a single trailer, so that was anyone like down here in Australia that was going from a rigid license, so driving a truck that doesn't pull a trailer, to getting a combination license, so that's a prime mover and a single trailer. I always said, before you go and do any sort of lessons into how to drive the truck with the trailer, take your car, especially if it's got a tow bar or a hitch, go and rent a little trailer. Go and rent like a little 6 foot by 4 foot trailer. Drive that around, just hire it for a day, it's only like 50 or 60 bucks. Drive it around for a day and practice reversing with a little box trailer on. And the reason I said that was, it's a bit like in, dare I use movies for references here. If everyone remembers the movie Dodgeball, and you all know the line I'm about to go and reference, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. The same thing applies to trailers. If you can't back a box trailer, you can't back a semi-trailer. If you can back a box trailer, you can back a semi. And I actually did that at one of my previous jobs. The guy who trained me, he was going for his semi license and I already had mine. and he was asking for tips and whatnot, and I told him, I said, go and rent a trailer, drive around for a day, and it'll just become second nature. And he did. He passed his test on the first go. And he actually came back and told me. He actually said, thank you for telling me, you know, the thing with the trailer. And I said, well, it's just common sense, you know. You get used to such a small trailer with a really hard pivot point. Because you got to remember, a little trailer behind your car has two pivot points as well. You've got the pivot point on the back of your car, where the trailer attaches to the tow ball or the tow hitch, and you've got a second pivot point, which is where the tyres of the trailer actually touch the ground. And because that distance is very, very, very small, you've then got to be able to learn how to control the spin of the trailer. Scania trucks are the best. To you? Yes. To me? No. Volvo trucks are the best. Actually, I'll hold judgment on that, because at work we've got a Scania trial truck at the moment, and I've had a look inside that thing, and it is swank AF. It is the coolest looking truck. I just realised I've got to get rid of that, of these 2 map points, because otherwise it's going to think that I need to go to them. I was wondering why I said there was like another 6 hours. There we go. Yeah, we've got a Scania trial truck, and I'll see inside it. I didn't get to take it for a drive, unfortunately, but it is very, very, very cool. The sun visors are solid. They're not like a felt, bendable felt material or anything like that. They're actually solid plastic. It was all plastic inside, as you would expect a modern truck to be, but it didn't feel cheap, and it had a lot of luxury stuff. Like, everything in the thing is powered. The mirrors, the mirrors and the doors are all on one side. You've got power door locks. You've got a little fold-out table on the passenger side of the truck. It was just such a really cool thing. The sleeping compartment on it, the bunk on it, was a little small, but it was functional. You'd be able to stretch out, sleep in it, wake up the next morning, and you'd be fine. Do I drive a truck? Yes, I do. I am a truck driver, 100%. IRL, in real life. I drive a Freightliner, or a freight shaker for those of you who know trucks. Welcome to California, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Los Angeles. CaptainKarta Trucking goes interstate. So yeah, I drive a Freightliner. I drive a Freightliner Coronado. It's a little day cab, and I love my little day cab. She's called Cindy Lou. She's about 500 and something horsepower, 18-speed manual gearbox, and I love that truck so much. It's actually a very, very special truck in that the company I work for, it's actually their 200th Freightliner that they bought from the same dealer. So it's actually got a big special decal on the front of it. It says Jim's 200th Freightliner, and it's cool. It's exactly the same as every other Coronado we have in the fleet, but it's special for that very, very reason, and that's the reason why I asked for it, and that's the reason why I got it. And at the moment, it's currently up at our company headquarters in Port Macquarie. I assume it's stopped there. It could be back by now. I'm hoping it's back by now, because I want to drive tomorrow. I don't want to be in the truck that they're giving me in the meantime. Plastic fantastic. Says you, Marty, you drive a bloody Volvo. Now I've got to get off up here. Righto, so this is our exit coming up. So I'm going to disengage the cruise. Two-hand downshift. I cannot wait to go to LA in February. and drive for real in Americas. It's going to be awesome. Come on, car. Thank God you were turning, dude, because I swear to God if you were coming my way I was going to freak. Already had one accident, we only need one. We don't need any, but I'll take one. Around this corner we go. I do like the double trailers in ATS. They handle very, very well. I think it's because they're just so small. Oh, you're going to get the K200, are you? You have to come up to Sydney. Let me take it for a freaking spin. I will say this, one of the best trucks I've ever driven was when I got my heavy rigid license down here in Australia. Was a little Volvo FM. It was a Globetrotter cab FM. And it was a tiny little motor, and it was only like, I think, 360 or 380 horsepower. But it was a 12-speed Volvo manual, and that was easily the best truck I ever drove. The exhaust on it was loud as hell. It was ridiculous. Right, now you want me to go that way, and I've already gone that way, so screw you, I'm going this way. Make the green. Oh, just. Had speed to do it, but we got through it. K200 kids version. I should remember this, Rambo, because I'm pretty sure we've spoken. You from here, mate, or are you from the US? I can't remember off the top of my head. I do have piss poor memory. Like, I knew who you were as soon as I saw the name. I was like, oh my god, it's Rambo, cool. I just can't remember if you're US or if you're Australian. And if you are one and not the other, and I offend, I apologise. Australia is better. Righto. I'll go up to an hour and 47 minutes. About an hour and 40 in terms of actual game time. I think we'll go to 2 hours and more. We'll go from there. I do want to try and get the tankers though. I may be able to get the tankers here, come to think of it. Got this real big problem in ATS. I can hardly stay on the road in the right spot. What's the bet? This light's going to go red. No, lucky. Oh, you're UK. Oops. How's Brexit going? Oh, how to be offensive. Step 1. Be me. I told you I've got terrible memory. Preamp the lights. Nailed it. The hell, did you just see the woman on that footbridge? She was walking backward like... Oh, Jesus Christ, that went weird. Oh, that's my ring. The hell was I talking about? Yeah, did you see that woman on that friggin' footbridge back there? She was walking forward, but she was walking, like, leaning back like that. Like, hella baller. How to drain your air in one freaking simple step. Just come on and off the brake pedal a couple hundred times. Come on. Like a boss. Oi, grab the gear, damn you. Must have come off the clutch a little too soon. Right out. We're almost there. Almost at the drop off. And frozen fruits in Coca-Cola trailers. Righto, and in we go. Oh, thank you for the easy drop. Put the four ways on. Jump back a second. Missed the pole. Get our lineup correct. There we fell. Right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Coca-Cola trailers. Delivered. Leave them here, their yard tractor can go and get it later. 80 gallons of fuel, actually, we've been very fuel saving on that one. Boom. Oh, can we make level 26 today? I reckon we can. Los Angeles. Ethane to Winnemucca. Ooh. $75 a mile. I like it. And there's a very good chance I may actually be able to get the skin that we want on that one too. Heavy. Yes, 34 tons. Do it. Do it. Alright, seeing it, we're going to go and see if I can go and get the actual Coca-Cola tankers. Which I think will look just as bitchin' behind this truck. I'll change my number plates. Rightio. So now we've got a nice relaxing drive. Back down the road to go to Texaco. We'll drive along with this actually, this is kind of cool. Stay green, stay green. Good lights. Just made it. Those super single tyres look fat. Like PH fat, not just normal F fat. They look good, I actually quite like them. I love that massive logo on the back of the sleeper too, that looks sick. Captain's Pride. Looks very, very cool. I might end up changing the colour, but for the moment I'm liking the white, and I'm loving our logo on the side of it. This looks too goddamn cool. You know what they need? They need to get the mud. They actually need to put physics into the mud flaps so the mud flaps can actually like sway and move around. I love it with the full, with the full skirts, with the full aero kit down the side as well. That looks super cool. Should be able to make this green. Excellent. Haven't had to stop. Because the only problem with LA is well, it's not really a problem. I mean, I suppose it's how the city is supposed to be. It feels massive, even in game. Make it. Yes. We are awesome. This is going to be my only problem with this pickup, is the fact that it is freaking miles away. It is miles away from anything. This is one of those drives where there's just really not that much to say either, because it's just drive. Now actually, when you think about it, our exhaust choice for these tankers was actually really, really cool. Because tankers, you've got to have special, I think, spark arresters on the actual mufflers to stop, obviously to stop any sort of fire or whatnot, igniting whatever's behind you. Pretty sure that's why they have spark arresters. You just pretty much option it in new trucks down here. You sort of tick an option box that says like fuel kit, so they shorten the exhaust stacks. They fit all their special fuel hauling stuff. There we go. And all that cool sort of jazz. Or you got to have a truck that has side exit exhaust or undermount exhaust like this one has. Now, how much fuel do we have? About half a tank. That'll get us out of town at the very least. Now, I'm hoping this works. I've installed the mod correctly. I haven't tried it. I can't view it as a skin because it doesn't show up. Because it's not an extra trailer, it's an actual skin. Righto. Rightio. Here's a sick looking truck. I love our little Peterbilt hubcaps too. That looks super cool. Righto. Freight markets. Yes! Also got Makes on ones. I've got custom woodshop ones, Chevron, Texaco, and then the normal ethane tankers. Yes! Do it. Now, it should be noted, I'm not paid to sponsor. This is not a sponsored video. This is just Captain's Pride, hauling around whatever we can find. Sick. I think they need to dull down the UV mapping on it though. It looks awfully bright. Rightio, here we go. course I actually stalled it. Sick. Rightio. Watch out, people, because here comes the awesome. Very, very bright, very, very outlandish, but we love it. And the tail even matches the white again. Oh, these things look sick. Oh, can you imagine if Coke did something like this? Pull up and get a happy snap of this. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. And that is ludicrous. I haven't driven with these on before. This is the first time I've actually seen them. I like how it's actually got flammable gas down the side too. No flaps are a bit disappointing in the fact that they're actually double-sided. I don't think they should be. I may have to go in and skin these myself. We're going to have some custom CaptainKarta tracking tankers, I think. This looks sick. I'm so happy and so impressed. Right, now, which way does it want me to go? It wants me to go that way, but if I'm smart, I add a little bit extra to my trip. I'll go that way. Okay, 762, 721, 762 miles. It's going to add about another 60 miles to my trip. However, it's going to explore all of this section here. And it's going to mean I don't have to go through the centre of town. And then it wants us to go up that way. It really is sending us up a long way, isn't it? Up US 395. What if I used... That's Route 395. I think it's Route 395. Yeah, that's a highway. Okay, so that's Highway 1. That's Highway 99. That's I-5. We could take I-5. What does that add to the journey? 760, 790. It's only a fraction longer. It's probably the smarter way to go too. Because we'll go through Reno, go through Truckee, Sacramento. Huron. Through that. Okay, yep. I like it. Simple, easy to remember. Righto. Here we go, folks. 34 tons of ethane in Coca-Cola trails. Rightio. Away we go. Alright, new viewers in the chat, say hi. Don't forget to drop a like on this stream and hit subscribe as well, guys. So like, comment, and subscribe. Not exclusively in that order. Pardon me while I grab gears. Rightio. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to take this corner with this guy here. Try the correct gear. There we go. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, can you imagine if Coke actually sponsored or paid a liquid transport company to actually have Coca-Cola skinned trailers? I'm sure that's never been done. They should do it, or at the very least, Pepsi should do it to piss off Coke. Definitely exhaust brake this one. We are definitely heavy enough for it. Keep it speed because otherwise I'm going to wash off too much on the top of the hill. No, I'm coming. Rightio, on our merry way. Go past a chevron. So we're just going to sneak up this road here to go and get to I-5. And then we can pretty much ride the interstate all the way up to where the hell it branches off. Like I said, guys, don't forget to hit like and don't forget to comment as well. I can see that you're viewing. Talk to me, say hi. If you can't talk, or if you can't chat, that's cool too. But if you can, it'd be awesome. It's interaction between you and me. It makes us better friends. This road's a bit rough. Yeah, you know, hey-oh. Ho-hum. All of his dump trailer. Oh, freaking tyres. Yeah, cool. I was just looking in the mirror and I'm looking at the guards on the trailers and I couldn't see tyres, but they're there. They're just hiding. Okay. About it, mate, just stop in the middle of the corner. Oh, mate, it's like you're a car driver from down here. I-5. I-5 north. I'm gonna get to be able to drive on the real I-5 in a couple of months. Yay! Alright, there we go. Okay, away we go. And again, welcome to the new viewers. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Liking is cool, comment is even cool, subscribing means you are the coolest. And I like that. I like cool people. Come on, baby, haul your ass. 5. Just remember that I can't set the cruise and then use a clutch. Cool. Oh, slow up, slow up. Come on, slow it up. 55, there we go. Now, no one slow down in front of me. Bare Bones, welcome to the stream, buddy. And you subscribed. Oh, dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Whereabouts in the world do you hail from? I'm going to take a stab and I'm going to say you're US. That's my bet. Tell me I'm wrong. Coke trailer goodness. I do like how the wheels and tyres are like nice and shiny. That's how I like my truck. Shiny. Sunny? Not so sunny. Cool as hell. Yes sir, Alabama. Welcome to the Deep South. So that's like my best southern accent I can do. I suppose that's a really cool thing about America is that there's different accents for everywhere that you go. Like the northern people, like people up in Montana and Wyoming and all that, would have a different accent to say yourself. I do agree, it's a bitchin' truck, I love it. Californians have a different accent to New Yorkers. It's really interesting. I'm going to be really interested to actually sort of see that in person in a couple of months when I go to LA. It's going to be a lot of fun actually. That I'm just going to make sure we don't get ripped off because we're Australians. Because at least from what I've heard from hearsay and rumour, it's just like, oh my god, tourist and they're Australian. Money. And I've got money, but I don't have that much money. It is a bitchin' truck, this truck, I love it. 2 hours to skin last night. And at like 1:30 this morning I was like, oh my god, I've done it, I've created the best skin ever. Like, I'm so happy with this. And I was showing my wife, and then it flicked around to the other side, flicked around to the passenger side of the truck. And I took one look at it and I'm like, oh fuck, what have I done? What I had done was when I was skinning it, I had copied driver's side, I had flipped it and put it onto the passenger side. Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem. However, one, why is everyone slowing down? God damn it. Can't a truck driver just stay now you all take off? It's like you're all from Australia. Far out. Now, we've got to build ourselves back up to 55 again. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah, right. Sorry, yeah, I was skinning the truck, and then I'd noticed, and what I had done was when I was in Photoshop, I'd copied the driver's side, I'd sort of selected it all as a layer, flipped it, and then moved it on the passenger side. Silly me. Failed to take into account the fact that I have to flip the writing over so that the writing was the correct way around. So it had Captain's Pride and CaptainKarta Trucking in Phoenix, Arizona all on one side of the truck. Correct. Other side of the truck, it was on there, but it was all backwards. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So I had, and this was after I had reskinned it, so I had to go back into the friggin' ETS2 studio. I had to friggin' create a new skin, do all that mumbo friggin' jumbo. 20 minutes later, after I'd gone back into Photoshop, of course it's locked in all the layers, so I can't edit the individual layers. I've got to create new layers and flip each individual like word group around. Oh, so annoyed. It was like 2 o'clock, 2:15 this morning when I got to bed. And it was only because I was skimming this thing till all hours of the morning. Yes, I'm from Australia. Australia. I'm an Australian truck driver. Literally, I'm an Australian truck driver. Driving in American Truck Simulator. Come on. Oh. He's cooked it. Dude, you've cooked it. luckily enough, I've got 550 horsepower to pull me up this hill. There we go. 7th of it. That looks cool. Help him. Oh, there's not much I can do. 34 tons of ethane on. Right, don't want the truck ramp. I do, however, want to try and grab 55 and let the retarder do the rest of the work. And that's the beautiful thing about having this 10-speed with a retarder, is it will just hold 55 going down hills. You can hear it working in the background, you can hear the retarder in the gearbox. Should back off right about now. There it is, power's come back on. Righto. Yes, I do drive for a living. I drive B-doubles down here in Australia. Similar to what I'm currently pulling. Except that I don't drive tankers. I drive normal. I drive curtain-siders and sometimes fridge vans as well. Or fridges or reefers as they are in America. And I don't drive a Peterbilt either, I drive a Freightliner. Or a freight shaker. Come on baby, make it up the hill, make it up the hill. Come on. We've got 322. Right, let's start planning where we're going to pull up. Oh, truck stop right up ahead. The Bakersfield truck stop. I haven't been there. And there's another one further down as well. Decisions. You know what? I think we'll go with this one. Because I also want to weigh this thing off because it should give us an unlock for a Steam achievement, hopefully. I'm not too sure. Yeah, road trains down here. Actually, Mad Aussie, the moderator for this stream, actually does drive road trains. Cool bloke too. Go check out his channel. If you check out my channel, it should be on the right hand side. Mad Aussie. But I don't drive. Oh, you know, some people classify it as a road train, but we don't. It's a B-double down here because it's connected by another turntable or another fifth wheel. That being said, we are the company I work for. Hopefully, in the next 12 months or so, once they finish upgrading the road between Sydney and Brisbane, I hope it's the next 12 months, if not it's another year or two away, they'll be hopefully moving to what we call A-doubles, which is two, I think 45-foot long trailers, or 40-footers, I'm not too sure, but we count them in pallets down here in Australia, so I'm pretty sure it'll be two 20 pallet trailers, and they're connected by a converter dolly in the middle, and that down here is called an A-double. And we're also looking at doing B-triples, which is two smaller trailers connected by fifth wheels with a longer trailer at the back, or two A trailers and a B trailer. Nice Cadillac that's right past, I just noticed. How hard is it to get your CDL whilst it's in Australia? Hey, Mad Aussie, you got a subscriber too, dude. If he's not driving already, because he is working today apparently. How hard is it to get? We go differently, because I know in the US you guys go via you have classes like you got a class C, a class B, and a class A CDL, and they're all got to do with weights. we go off. Ours is weight based, but it's also axle based. What we've got is we've essentially got 5 truck licenses. You've got 3 rigid licenses, and rigid is obviously any vehicle towing a trailer. American, I'm pretty sure you guys call them expedites or something similar to that nature. Anyway, buses also fall into that as well, because buses are obviously a heavy vehicle. So we've got 5 different levels of heavy vehicle license. You have 3 rigid licenses, and you've got your 2 combination licenses. Now, your rigids are light rigid, medium rigid, and heavy rigid. Light and medium rigid are almost one and the same thing. Light rigid, I think. Let me think this through very, very carefully. I think it's any vehicle. I think it's any heavy vehicle over. Piss off. So you let me bypass with pallets, but you want to freaking check me out when I'm hauling tankers. Actually makes total sense. Yeah, you've got light. Yeah, so you've got your light and your heavy, your light, medium, and heavy rigid. The major difference between the 3 of them is weight and trailers. I can't exactly remember light rigid because it doesn't really. Well, it doesn't apply to me because I hold the highest class of license. But 5th is over here because it's a 10-speed box, dumbass. Your medium rigid is any vehicle up to tons. Why the frick am I going backwards? Must be a slight hill there. Medium rigid, I'm pretty sure, is any vehicle up to 12 ton? No. Oh, I can't exactly remember. Anyway, light and medium rigid, 2 axles. So obviously your steer axle and your drive axle. Heavy rigid is 3 axles. So that covers your coaches as well. So if you want to be a bus driver down here in Australia, you would have to hold a medium rigid license. Well, at least I'm talking here in New South Wales. The licensing system from state to state is pretty much the same, but there are a couple of subtle differences here and there. No idea exactly what they are. But heavy rigid is 3 axles, and you can pull slightly bigger trailers. Now, I really want to fuel, and I want to weigh off. I can do this. Someone's got to create a cat scale icon. We're not even going to fit on the weigh bridge. You can weigh your vehicle for $10. See how it goes. 45 tons. So that means our truck weighs 11 tons, which is probably about right. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to chuck a quick U-bolt, U-turn, trucky lingo for you, trucker lingo, and I'm going to be very, very bad and evil, and I'm going to go the wrong way because I'm a badass. Or I can rub the trailers together like an idiot. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. We've got two trailer licenses down here, which is your heavy combination and your multi combination. And heavy combination applies for single trailers only. Obviously, heavy combination is only one. So any vehicle towing a trailer over a set weight limit is classified as needing a heavy combination license. So that's that. Your multi-combination is for driving things like this. Now the thing with a multi-combination license is you can have a heavy combination license, but unless you've got a company that actually uses a multi-combination license or needs multi-combination licenses, or you work for a company that needs them and will endorse you, you have to go and do a separate medical for it. And the company also has to put in like a letter of recommendation sort of thing to say that yes, you need a multi-combination license because it's your job, yada yada yada. And then the state issuing authority will then go, yes, you can have a multi-combination license. So that's what I have. And it is the highest class of license you can actually attain in Australia, and that allows me to drive just about anything with the exception of motorbikes. Oh, hang on, I had it. Oh yeah. Got it. Righteous. Don't mind me while I stretch, guys. I like how obnoxiously long I am in this parking bay. Have we actually got every make of truck in the game here? No, we don't. Almost. If there was there's a W900 over there, so there we go. We've got every make of truck. Got a T680 over there. We've got a Peterbilt 379 here. Got Peterbilt 579, which I'm driving, and there's a T900 back there with the bulldozer on. And there's day cab. There's a stand-up sleeper. There's a stand-up sleeper. And it's a full-length sleeper, and the other one is a mid-roof. Very cool. Right, yep. Now, you guys will notice that backing this thing up is supremely easier than the last set of doubles that we just towed. Matter of fact, I can back these in almost a completely straight line. I did say almost. Do you miss my trailers by about an inch? Oh, wait. Off we go. Oh, shut up. Oh yeah, away we go. Let's get down to morning interstate peak hour. Dude, thank you. Oh yeah, but that's something I would love to do eventually. I'd love to move to America and drive trucks for a living, because it's just a perfect excuse to see the country. Like, I'm only a local driver down here in Sydney, so I only see like the metropolitan area. I do occasionally go up the coast, but it's rare that I do that. But I like where I am. I like what I do. Like a lot of people saying, "Oh, local drivers, no, you're not real truck drivers." Well, the thing is, well, we've got to go pick up the stuff for all the real truck drivers to then, go and take. Now, we are equally truck drivers as anyone else. Cal Mike, welcome to the stream, buddy. You could, if I was on multiplayer. This stream will be single player for today, and most likely next weekend's one, because I doubt Truckers MP is going to have the ability to have New Mexico up and running within 2 days of release. I could be wrong there. I'll be keeping a weather eye out on that, but I imagine the servers will be pretty well packed when when New Mexico does go live on multiplayer. But for the time being, it's going to be single player for this point in time. Plus, I like the traffic. You know, I do like multiplayer. I do rather enjoy it, and Marty and I have driven quite often in multiplayer. But I like single player for the traffic, and for the fact that they're derpy and they're stupid and that they drive into you. I don't like them for that fact, but it adds an element of realism that I like. 16:40 remains on the clock. 13 hours rest. Oh yeah, we'll make this. We'll make this easy. Days worth of driving, 500 miles. We'll do it. RTC, Marty, enlighten me. What the hell is RTC? Oh, I'm only a ninth. Duh. How the hell did I not notice that? No, don't. Oh yeah, good. High 55. Good truck. Try not to drive off the road, that's kind of helpful. I'm actually glad we fuel because we're going to need it, because I know there's a big climb just before Winnemucca where we will be in the bottom box, and we'll probably be in, I reckon, fourth or fifth. Around Town Clown, of course. It is nice down here. I do love it. What everyone says, like wherever the hell they live, like that's the best place on earth. Australia, in a way, you know, yeah, in some circumstances we are like the greatest place to live on earth. Currently in Sydney, not so much. House prices around here are going ape shit, and that's just me putting it lightly. House prices here at the moment, the median house price in Sydney, I think there's only one suburb where it's still under $650,000, and that's the median house price. So that's the average of all houses. It's above $500,000. So for new first home buyers down here in Australia at the moment, like young people like myself, it's extremely difficult to actually get into the housing market, because you've got to put away like $150,000 deposit, and for most young people that means they've got to work for like 10 years to try and actually save that amount of money. You know, and I don't consider I consider my particular situation lucky but unfortunate in a way. Like, the reason I have a house at the moment is because when Dad died, all of his stuff went to me, and the house included, and we inherited his mortgage, which was only at the time like $200,000, and then his insurance is what we did was we paid off my car, because I still had repayments to pay on my car, so we paid my car off, so I own my car, and we then dumped the rest of it towards the mortgage, and we ended up whittling the mortgage down to about $90,000. Then we took a little bit of extra money out to do some renovations around the joint, and at the moment our mortgage stands at like $127,000 for a three bedroom house on a 600 square metre block of land. Sorry, in feet, I couldn't tell you what that is, but where I am in Western Sydney, it is actually quite a big block size. It's actually very, very desirable to have a block size that big. By comparison, new housing estates in Western Sydney, most average, I think the average block size is about 350 square metres. So it's almost half of my block size, and that's the average block size of new developments. And their houses will take up the entire block. You will have a cricket pitch for a backyard. That's what you get. Like literally the pitch, nothing else. You want to see where they filmed Mad Max? I've actually been out to one of the areas where they did film part of Mad Max. I haven't seen. Did I see the Interceptor? I think I did. I think I did see the Interceptor. But yeah, it is a beautiful country. I've driven out to Broken Hill, which is the westernmost town in New South Wales. And it's actually quite a pretty little town for the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like a 12-hour drive from Sydney. It's effectively in the middle of nowhere. And we went for a drive out to Silverton, which is where they actually did shoot some of Mad Max. And if you've ever seen an Australian movie called Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, there's a scene in there where they go to a lookout that's just outside of Silverton, and we went there, and it was dead silent. Like, it was proper silence, and it was the most astonishing sound you've ever heard. When you can actually go somewhere and not hear a single sound, it's almost beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to hear. No road noise, no animals, no nothing. The only thing I think we heard was wind. Really. That's alright. Cancer be unto a bitch. Yeah, cancer's a bitch. The sooner we as a human race can eradicate cancer from our world, the better off we'll be. But yeah, like, housing prices down around here in Sydney are nuts. So like, for myself and my wife to have $120,000 for a mortgage is ridiculous. And that's part of the reason why in a couple of months we'll actually be knocking this house down and we're building a new house on this block. Because it's going to give us like 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a backyard, an alfresco, a kick-ass kitchen, a walk-in pantry, something I've wanted for years, a walk-in pantry. It's going to be fantastic. An actual garage where we put our cars, not put them outside, you know, in the elements. Here we go, come out with Stockton. What do you mean? I think it's this trip and it's going to be it. I think three deliveries for us today is quite a decent trip. 3 or 4 are going to. I feel like we've done 4. We have done 4. This is the 4th. Anyway, what's I saying? Yeah, that's why we're bulldozing this house, because we're going to end up having a mortgage that's only like, what's our expected mortgage? Less than $450,000 for a new house. And most places, most new housing estates in Sydney, like the whole house purchase price is like $700,000. There are houses like a kilometre or 2 away from us at the moment that are going for over $1 million for a house that's like 40 years old. It's ridiculous. So we'll be in a good spot. Plus the 4th bedroom is going to be converted into the study, which is where all this gear is going to be. And that's going to be right at the back of the house, so we can be as loud as we want. And I don't have to care. So we'll have a proper streaming setup in there. It's going to be bitchin', it's going to be ballin'. It's going to have ducted air conditioning, which in summer is going to be great. Because most of you will remember I ended last week's stream at about the 2-hour mark, because literally it was so bloody hot in this room. Because you've got to remember, I've got the computer sitting right here next to me. It's running at like 65 degrees Celsius at the moment. And we're going to slow down, because I do not want to get fined here. I have been fined coming through this section before too fast. Bloody roadworks have been going on for like 2 years, however long ATS has been out. Come on, baby. That's it, use the downhill to your advantage. Come on, climb up the other side. Now this is one thing I do rather enjoy about ACS than ETS, is the flipping off ramps. They're all 2 lane the whole way through. Not, oh shit, do I have to be in this lane to get straight through, or do I have to merge? Oh crap, last minute. Merge out of the way. Try that again. Right, cruise on. Right in lane. And the signs are actually accurate. The signs actually say, be in this lane to go this way. Perfect. And off to Truckee we go. What's a truck sell for there, like the Peterbilt or a Kenworth? Brand spanking new ones, you're looking at usually about the $300,000 mark, 300,000 Australian dollars. So you're looking at American, and I'm talking like this is like very, very bare basics. Like a tractor trailer, like a prime mover like this one. Top of the range, some of them can be up near the $400,000 mark. I've seen some go for even higher. I've seen some like up at about the $500,000. But it's because of the option boxes you've got to tick. Like the option box for a Kenworth, like okay, let's use an Australian truck for an example. And Marty will probably be able to back me up on this. So if you go to Google and you look up Kenworth K200, it's a cab over Kenworth that we have down here in Australia. It's a very great truck. The option boxes that you can have on that thing are absolutely ridiculous. Like you've got like 4 or 5 different axle choices with different diff gearings. Like a truck that's designed for heavy haulage will be spec'd different to a truck designed for highway work, because they pull different loads and they deal with different scenarios. You've got your different gearboxes, you've got your different engine types. Kenworth at the moment down here pretty much exclusively deal with Cummins engines. They used to have Detroits, Detroits and Caterpillars, but they've since gone away with the Detroits and Caterpillars, and it's now almost exclusively PACCAR and Cummins. Well, actually, no, pretty much exclusively Cummins. I would love to buy my own truck one day, but I need a serious amount of capital in order to do it. Something like a T909, which is very similar in design to the American W900s. You know, it's a ridiculously expensive truck, especially when you put the biggest cab you can on it, the biggest sleeper. You know, it just gets so expensive. Trailers are comparatively cheap, like, except if you go brand new. Of course, brand new ones are very, very expensive. But like the transport industry down here at the moment, a lot of people even say to me, like, right at the moment, in the way the transport industry is in Australia, you would not go and buy a truck and work for yourself here in Australia at the moment. We've got that many different laws getting changed. Some of us feel like it's almost every second day that the heavy vehicle laws are getting changed. That it's just not financially viable, because you just can't compete with the bigger companies. Like I know in America you guys have toll. Toll is massive down here in Australia. They've got their finger in virtually every sector of the transport industry. They're in containers, they're in general freight, they're in tankers, they're in heavy haulage. They've got their finger dipped in every single pie that they physically can. They're in the courier side of things. It's completely ridiculous. So for the new sort of entrepreneurial new starter to the industry, it's very, very hard for them to get in. So that's that. Used trucks, however, used trucks you can pick up relatively cheap. K200, again, I'll use the K200 as an example. Like a 2014 K200, you can pick it up for, I've seen some as cheap as $100,000 or $120,000 now. They're ridiculously cheap. And that's with usually less than 1 million kilometres on them as well. And for our way, we're 6 hours away, we've got 8 hours left on the clock. Who else has got a conversational point for me today? God, that black ball looks so cool. Interestingly enough, guys, we have not dropped a single frame today, which means the Ryzen processor in this computer is working exactly as I intended it to. Also, Peterbilt's will, I think Peterbilt will eventually be coming down here. I know the new Cascadia that Freightliner have over in America at the moment, the new Cascadia will be coming here, well, anticipated to be coming here shortly as well. I think they're introducing that next year, as a matter of fact. And there's a part of me secretly hoping that the company I work for actually buys a couple of new day cab Cascadias, because I will definitely be asking for one of them because they look cool as hell. With the complete aero kit, not so much. They'll end up changing that for down here anyway, because we've got, and that's the other thing that annoys a lot of us Australians as well about the rest of the world, is that we've just got that many different rules when it comes to cars and vehicles and things that we buy. Like, they've all got to be to our specification. Like, you've got to have different bumper bars because of the different crash ratings and all that sort of stuff. It gets to the side of ridiculous sometimes, the amount of different rules that we have. Oh dear me. Oh, not far to go now. Well, sorry for the yawning, guys. I only had about 5 hours worth of sleep. But I think we've had a very successful stream today. I think we're going to go for just under the 3-hour mark at the present rate, which I think for ATS is probably the perfect length. I do know some of my other streams, like GTA 5 or GTA Online a couple of weeks ago, that was about a 4-hour long stream. It was ridiculous, mind you. We had a hell of a lot of fun in that. No, not a lot of people do chat, but you know what? I don't mind it. I just prefer it when people do chat. You know, it increases, you know, in terms of viewer interaction. Like, it just helps. It helps the growth of the channel the more people actually talk. Like, if you like what I do, obviously you'll subscribe, and that helps in unto itself. But when it comes to live streaming, the more likes a stream gets and the more comments that are on it, the better off that stream then appears when someone does start looking through YouTube. The more likely it is to appear as a recommended stream for you to go and watch. And that's the reason why every now and again you'll see that the viewer count climbs up to like 8 or 9, and then occasionally a little later, if things tend to fall off, it tends to drop back down. Kenworth for Life, welcome to the stream, buddy. You are definitely a new name that I haven't seen before. See, exactly like I said just then, Bear. You know, the more people like and comment on a stream, the more it appears to someone, and the more people will then come and watch. Because I can assume, Kenworth for Life, you would have just been cruising through YouTube, seen ATS stream, and you would have gone, oh my god, there's a stream going on, I should go and watch this. This guy looks like he speaks English. That, and it's also got a lot to do with timing. See, this channel, the majority of my viewership comes from the United States. So the videos that I upload go live at 10 AM Australian time, which roughly translates to prime time for the East Coast, or just the end of prime time on the East Coast, and the beginning of prime time on the West Coast. So it goes live at about 4 PM 4 PM Western Pacific time. And I suspect that now be different because I believe you guys have just crossed into I think what you guys will call summertime, we call it daylight savings. Can't resist ATS streams unless other language. Alright, no worries, Bear. You have a good day, mate, and I will catch you in a video in next week's ATS stream as well, buddy. Take it easy. And that's good, Kenworth. I'm glad you're here. I may be driving a Peterbilt, but I'm glad that you're here. We do have a fun load on today. We've got ourselves a full load of Coke. And no, not the Coke drug kind. It's actually ethane that we're hauling, but we're using Coke tankers to do it. Because we like to be different and completely unrealistic. Oh, go away! Why can't you just bypass me? Oh, you sub as well, dude. Thank you very much. You can actually probably give us a live update as to where we are in terms of our subscriber count. We are working towards 100 subs. I reckon we're actually getting pretty gosh darn close. I haven't looked. I'm afraid to look. Pull up. Pull up. Righto. 45 tons. Of course I already knew that because we already weighed the thing 2 times already. 102. Are you kidding me? Oh, tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. Marty, if you're still moderating and you're still there and you've got an ear out, please double check this. Guys, this could be the best thing ever. I was planning on it being a 100 stream day, 100 sub, 102 guys. We've done it. We've cracked triple digits. Oh man, that has made my day. I am so happy now. Oh, I don't believe it. I actually do not believe it. Well, you know what that means, guys? That means we are going to be doing a giveaway. I think later on today I'm going to have to try and start working that out, exactly what we're going to do. I'm thinking it's going to be something ATS related, and it's either going to be a copy of ATS or I reckon we might do a map expansion. I reckon we might do a copy of New Mexico. Seeing as all the other maps, all the other states so far have been free. I know Nevada, was Nevada free when the game was released? Someone remind me. I'm pretty sure Nevada was free because it was California and Nevada. Arizona was free because they promised it at release but it wasn't ready. So Arizona then came out, and New Mexico is the first paid map DLC. Okay, I think that's going to be... I think we've just decided it, guys, because next week I was planning on next weekend stream to be a New Mexico stream anyway. So I think that's exactly what it's going to be, guys. So welcome to all the new viewers. Good news, we have cracked the 100 sub mark, which means we are doing a 100 subs giveaway in order to celebrate this historic milestone for the CaptainKarta channel. So drop a like on this stream, guys and girls. Leave a comment as well. Definitely talk to me. Say hi. All you got to do is just say hi, and then I talk back to you, and it's cool. We reciprocate like this. And if you're watching and you haven't subbed, start subbing because it means good. It means good shit. Will we do another giveaway at 250, or do we wait for 500? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we crack the 200 mark, and we'll start looking at that. But oh, guys, I am over the moon at the moment. I am so happy. I can't believe it. 100 subs. Yes, thank you, Marty, for plugging in. Jump in Discord. Join the CaptainKarta Discord channel. Basically, you can chat with me on Discord. I'm on Discord every single day. I'm on almost every single waking hour of the, well, every hour that I'm awake in the day, I'm almost on Discord. And I talk back to you as well. It's also where we plan events that, like if we plan like a multiplayer stream, we plan it all on Discord. And obviously we run the audio through Discord as well. So that's how we organise things like that, because obviously I can't organise everything on YouTube. So head on over to Discord. Mad Aussie has dropped the link for you. If you don't know anything about Discord, think of it a bit like Skype and TeamSpeak, but combined and better. Join it. It is free to download, it is free to use, and it's free to join channels. There is no password. Basically, if I recognise that you are a subscriber to the CaptainKarta channel, I haven't quite got YouTube and Discord talking to each other yet, but I'm hoping to get that sorted out. We may move to YouTube Gaming soon because that's a little bit easier to line up between the two. Anyway, basically that's where we organise any sort of streams that are going to be multiplayer. Like 2 weeks ago, I ran a multiplayer stream with Colonel Failure's Bad Company, which I'm also a member of. But we organised that over on Colonel Failure's Discord channel. By the way, check him out. He's in the related channels or the recommended channels. If you go to my channel, he's on the right hand side. Go and check him out. Really, really cool. 20,000 subs just recently. I know he's over the moon with that, and I was as well, because that's a really big milestone for him, and I'm really, really proud of him. UK video maker. He's funny as hell. Anyway, yeah. So Discord, really cool place. Hang out with the other subscribers. Hang out with me, and we obviously organise the multiplayer stuff through that as well. And that's about the biggest plug I can probably do for Discord. Yeah, that's probably about the biggest plug I can do for it. I've got to try not to drive off the road when I make funny faces. Wow, 102. Fantastic. I am so happy. Oh, what a way to end. What a way to end our regular weekend stream. I think next weekend stream is going to have to probably be on a Saturday, because obviously the closer we are to the release timing for the DLC, the better off we're going to be able to pull views next week as well. Mind you, I suspect a lot of other people are going to be doing New Mexico streams as well, but ours will be better. 103! Oh my god, this is fantastic. Oh, but Marty hangs out there. He does hang out there, he's alright. Actually, I know what we should do. We should plan a multiplayer stream next weekend. Marty or Rambo, get on the blower to Moose. Find out what he's doing next weekend. Oh, you're at 268 subs. Good work, dude. See, I enjoy doing this as a little side project, YouTubing. If I can eventually make this a living, this would be great. Rightio. I do tend to find streams are the best way to build subscribers and build a bit of a channel presence. And that's the reason why we stream to YouTube, we don't stream to Twitch. Because about the only way to make it big on Twitch is to be streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a fact, unfortunately. And I'm glad that you enjoy watching. You should check out all of my other content. There'll be a really cool Cold Waters video going up tomorrow. I enjoy playing Cold Waters. And then Wednesday will be Stellaris, another episode of the Stellaris series. And Friday, more than likely at this stage, will be Transroad USA, because I know it comes out and I have eyeballed it. And I want to hit that fresh as can be. Excellent. Single player New Mexico. Yeah, right. Fair enough. I'm not even in the same league as Moose at the moment. I'm not in the same league as just about anyone. I'm in a league of my own. Welcome to Aussie land. Welcome to the CaptainKarta channel. Rightio guys, we are pretty much there. And roll. That's a great view in the mirror. Try that again. Third. Fourth. There we go. Rightio. So you get to know everything ahead of time. Yes, I am over in there as well. You may see my name in the Moose channel every now and again. I do enjoy his stuff. He is good. There we go, guys. You know what? We're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to re-edit this skin. We're gonna have to have 100 subscriber skin, or like a little logo on the side, or maybe a special set of trailers. I think that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. After I edit tomorrow's video, I think I'm going to be doing some trailer edits. Drop our trailers off. Yes. 1800 experience, and boom, level 26. And we get an extra point. Now we really don't need to do anything higher than that. We can increase these guys up to full, however. So you can't take off old ones. Like I could take off all the fuel economy ones and just dump them all into this. What we might do though is we'll go high value plat. So we get a bigger bonus. Cool. Actually, I'm just in the background watching everything when we're not playing games. That's what I tend to do. Is just keep an eye out for any sort of mentions or anything special going on. I'm gonna chuck a U-bolt here. Those trailers look so cool sitting there. I think that's going to be worth another photo in a second. Oh yeah. Are we going to make it? We're going to make it. Just. I think what we might do. We're going to stage this photo really well. That'll actually look pretty cool there. Sorry guys. You now have a YouTube sub role in Discord. Oh, goody, I'm gonna have to go play with that. Oh, you know what else, guys? I just remembered. One of the main reasons why I wanted to hit 100 subscribers is it actually unlocks a custom YouTube URL. So we can now actually have youtube.com/CaptainKarta. We can actually now have that. So stay tuned, because that's going to be really, really cool. Welcome back, Bear. We're just taking a quick photo of our trailers in our truck before we end the stream, the monumental stream that it was. Now, is there a really cool way we can do this? What do we think of that? I think that looks pretty gosh darn hot. I'll grab that. I think we'll go something like that. Now, my American friends and my UK friends as well, what do you think of the black bonnet? Actually, Marty, what do you think of the black bonnet? Because we're used to this sort of thing down here in Australia on bonneted trucks, and I think it looks shit hot. I think that just looks hot. I do realise that I'm doing this and there's a bit of a lag between me and when you guys are actually seeing this. So what we might try and do... let's try and get a nice real wide angle shot. Right from up here on top of the gantry. I was actually impacting with the gantry. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Oh, I can't actually go past the wall. Oh, that sucks. That's right. That's a pretty gosh darn cool shot. Let's see if we can get one from where this bloke over here is standing. Hello, dude, and your terrible 3D modeling. I need to turn the field of view back a little bit. There we go. I like that as well. Righto. Cool bananas, guys. Now, is there anything we can buy while we're here? Is there a garage? No, Winnemucca does not have a garage. Pooh. What we will do is we'll head back to the fuel station. Yeah, so what do you guys think of the black bonnet? And what do you think of the back of that? I mean, that just looks hot. I think, personally, I think that black bonnet is like the hottest thing ever. It actually makes the truck really look more Australian than anything else. Put a park out here in the car park. No, that's boring. That's right, Kenworth, just sticking behind freaking me. Yes, I'm finishing up right about now. It's been about 3 and a bit hours. Unfortunately, I've got other things I've got to be doing today, unfortunately, rather than stream all day. I am going to end the stream. I'm just going to head over somewhere that looks a little bit better than a oil refinery. And I'm thinking... I don't know how the hell those cars got in there, but yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's just do this creatively. We'll park it over in the vacuum bay. About there. That's pretty gosh darn cool. Rightio. And we'll turn our engine off. And I think we'll just yeah, right guys, I think we're going to leave it there. I think 3 hours has been a decent stream. The day is still young. It is nearly lunchtime as it is. And I'm getting hungry. I'm getting very, very thirsty, and I need to go to the toilet as well. So, thank you very much, guys, for tuning into the stream today. Thank you so much to those of you that subscribed today, and if you're still here watching the stream. You guys, I've got nothing. I've got nothing other than to say you guys are fantastic and awesome. And if I could come and shake every single one of your hands, I would. This means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel as well. It means we can start looking at doing bigger and better things. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. So don't forget, if you haven't done so already, drop a like on this stream. Leave comments as well. You can comment after the stream, and if you haven't, and if you're still watching and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Basically next week, so next week's stream will be another ATS stream. It's going to be the New Mexico DLC, so we're going to hit that, and next week's giveaway is going to be a copy of the New Mexico DLC. So make sure you're here for that. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm overwhelmed. I really am. You guys are awesome. You guys are great, and you can tell endings are not my thing, because I have a very, very hard time wrapping things up. So yeah, it's been a wonderful stream. G'day, Brian VJ3. Yeah, Brian VJ3. Welcome to the stream. You've just missed it, but you will be able to watch this back. So you'll be able to watch the whole stream back. You'll be able to do all that sort of stuff once the stream's over. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I've been Captain Carter. Hold out for tomorrow's Cold Waters episode. Is going to be very, very... It's going to be an experience. So you just got to... I'm not going to... No spoilers other than we're going to get sunk. But it's going to be how we get sunk is going to be the great part. So keep your eyeballs peeled for that. Take care, and I will see you guys in person next week. See you later.